Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our series of tutorial on commerce. We have provided you full-fledged tutorials on commerce, and now we reach to the legal aspect of the business. Therefore, we have decided to provide you an insight of the mercantile law in the United States of America. So, I have explained so far the nature of the mercantile law in the United States, where I explained that the three sources are those of common law, statutory law, and regulatory law in the United States. And thereafter, I've talked about the judicial system in the USA, talked about the agencies and their legislation, and then, of course, the greatest of the move in USA has been that of the deregulation, in fact. So, deregulation has certainly extended business to the great extent, and the analysts believe that deregulation, they argue, is the primary incentive to innovation. In fact, deregulation provides the competitors, the entrepreneurs, and the professionals to opt for innovation. According to this view, deregulated industries are forced to innovate in order to survive in fiercely competitive industries. Those firms that are already conditioned to compete by being more creative will outperform those firms that have been protected by regulatory climates in their own home countries. What's important, says one economist, that is this the competitive that is this the competition that energizes new ways of doing things? The US telecommunication industry proponents of this view say that it is twice as productive as its European counterparts because it is the only such industry forced to come out from under protective regulatory umbrella. Let's talk about the judicial system, the US judicial system. Laws are of little use unless they are enforced. Much of the responsibility for law enforcement falls to the courts. Although few people would claim that courts are capable of resolving every dispute, there often seems to be more than enough lawyers to handle them all. Indeed, there are about 140 lawyers for every 100,000 people in the United States. Legislation is a significant part of the contemporary life, and we have given our courts a voice in wide range of issues, some touching profoundly personal concerns, uh, and some ruling on the matters of public policy that affects all our lives. In this section, we look at the operation of the US judicial system. The court system. There are three levels of the courts in US judicial system: federal, state, federal courts, state courts, and the local courts. These level reflects the federalistic structure of the system in which a central government shares power with the state and local governments. Federal courts were created by the US Constitution. They hear cases on the questions of constitution, constitutional law, disputes relating to maritime laws, and violations of federal statutes. They also rule on regulatory actions and on such issues as bankruptcy, postal laws, copyrights, patent violations. Both the federal and most of the state systems embody a three-tiered system of trial, which is uh, first we have the trial, then we have got the appellate, the appealing system, and followed by the Supreme Court. So, whatever the case is, they are heard by the local court, it goes to the state high court, and then it goes to the federal Supreme Court.